Hey everybody, good to see you. Long time no see. It's just gonna be me tonight. Alli is doing some last minute Christmas stuff. Um, but I wanted to do this and come back and do at least one live with y'all before Christmas happens and let you know what's been going on, let you know what's gonna be happening, and what's what's it say? Kicking Can says you hate the intro. Oh, I hate that. I hate that you hate that. I love it. No, I was gonna let you know, guys, what we've had going on and what has happened with the kids that we told you about and that you guys helped give a very good Christmas to. We had posted some pictures in the community section last night. I went to Walmart with some of the family members and not only were we able to help the two little boys. Whoa, that was weird. Not only were we able to help the two little boys, but we were able to help their little cousin. She's two. So, I mean, it was amazing. We were very blessed to be able to help them. We were also blessed that last week on the last live that we did to be able to help Miss Tracy. And I have a email that I want to share with you guys from her. She wanted to show what she was able to do with the money you guys helped her with for her kids for this Christmas. And I want y'all to read the email that she shared with me. It's pretty heartwarming. Let me see what she said. I saw something just here in the chat real quick. I want to answer. Kicking cans. Yeah, I'm aware of it. It's okay. There's a lot of people been saying a lot of things, and we're gonna go over that for sure. I'm gonna tell you this kind of how we're gonna run this channel moving forward, starting next year, and how it's gonna be, how we're gonna do things, and it's not gonna allow any issues to be able to happen here anymore. Um, the people there has been so many wild things that have been said, and I'm going to tell you a way that I feel like we're going to be able to fight back on that. Um, these hateful comments that have been coming in and people that have been saying the craziest things that I've ever seen. Um, I want you guys that really support this channel to do me a favor and just when you go back, if you go in the comments, pick one person that says something hateful and say something nice to them back. You know what I mean? Uh, if we're gonna really stand for this channel as being um, justice doesn't have to be carried out through hate and trying to spread love instead of hate all the time and trying to change the world to be a little bit better than what it is right now. You know, I have to be prime example of it, and I'm tired of all the hateful things that have been being said, especially about my family, my children. I mean, these people have no lows that they won't go to, and it's I've not said the first thing bad about any of them, about not one of them, and because I'm not gonna sink to that level. I'll take the high road. I have better things to do than to talk bad about people on here. It solves nothing. It helps Summer's case not at all. It doesn't help anything that we try to accomplish in any case that we're covering to attack each other. It's just it's too much. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Dazed and Confused. Thank you, Tennessee Nana. Sorry, guys, if I'm not able to see the chat. It's been moving pretty fast. Let's see here. I want to answer everybody. Hey, Steph V. Hey, Sooner History. Oh, wow. Thank you, Sooner History. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Eden's Garden. I just cut that just a little while ago, right before I came on here. I'll try to put these up here so everybody knows what I'm answering. I've got some more stuff I want to talk to you about, guys, and it's important. I just want to make sure. I haven't been on here in a while, and I kind of got out of my rhythm, so it's going to take me a minute to get back in it. I have kicking cans. I do not know who that person was that did that. I haven't even watched the video. I need to. I heard about it, and when I asked Allison about it, she said that anybody can go in there and change and list somebody as on Ancestry or those kind of websites. I don't know about that for sure, but that's what she told me. Let's see here. Yeah, that's another rule we're gonna stick by 100%, guys. Hey Tracy Lee, I got your email and thank you. I'm glad you're in here. Let's see here. Oh, I want to tell you my favorite rumor that has happened in the past 2 weeks about myself. So I saw one about a T-shirt I was wearing that day. Oh, I want to explain this T-shirt. I was wearing a Marvel shirt that my son likes because he's obsessed with Marvel and superheroes, and it is Deadpool the superhero on a unicorn with a rainbow around it. It's supposed to be funny, and people twisted that shirt and said that I was this and that and everything else. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? It blew my mind to the things that people would say just to get at me and to talk and just to be ugly to us. I mean, and we've never done anything to hurt anybody or try to be malicious to anybody. And it's okay. People can do that, and that's their prerogative, and we understand that. But we're going to continue how we do things. I'll continue to bring you the best information that I can. Um, I did have to take a few days off, like I told you guys before. Um, it was messing with me up here, and it was just getting me all off kilter in my personal life, everything. And it's not worth it to me. So I stepped away and I just didn't answer anything till today. I started answering some more stuff and looking at emails and stuff. I went and took care at that family last night and did that shopping for them because that was a promise that I made to you guys and to them. And so I took care of that. If y'all didn't see the pictures, I'll show them on here of the buggies. Hey, Jamie Howard, thank you so much. We love you too, and you've been awesome to us from the beginning. Yeah, Sweet Dreams. It was. That's true. I saw that person on there. It was an older lady, but I didn't recognize who there was. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. Can you Hatteras Lighthouse? Can you change their status? You know what I mean? Is it possible just to go in there and do whatever? Yeah, it is. We say we're not going to be a part of it. Even yeah, yeah, the unicorn. Sarah said, "Yeah, the unicorn." Enchanted is another. Oh my gosh, I do too. I'm sorry. I'm a nerd too for superheroes. I love them, and I've had that shirt for a long time, and I decided to wear it that day. And of course, that would be the day that those people would show up, and all ever loving he double hockey sticks would break loose. And I was like, great. They were calling, what were they calling my jacket? My jumper. He had my jumper open, showing the unicorn, and it was a symbol for this. And I was like, oh my lord. Tracy, we're glad we could help you, and I want to share the email that you sent to me. Kind of just going to paraphrase a little bit, guys. I'm going to give you guys her email. If you'd like to talk to her, she'd like to thank some of you guys personally. I want to show you some of the pictures and stuff that she sent me that she bought her kids Christmas. The stuff that she bought them for Christmas was able to buy. She didn't have to do that. You didn't have to prove that to us. I mean, you know, when people do something nice for people, you shouldn't expect anything like that in return. But it's crazy in this world here. You have to show receipts for everything, and that's fine. We'll do it every time. Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Now there is some people that truly believe this. I looked it up about the unicorns, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know it till I looked it up. I saw this unicorn with Deadpool on it like this. Um, Goofy. Oh, let's see if I had my shirt laying right here. I'd show it to you. Oh no, I don't think I do have it. I think it's dirty. I think it's dirty. Give me just a second, guys, and let me get something for you. Here, I can talk to you while I look for it here. Oh, thank you, Kay Shelton. Yeah, but those people, Tracy. I was going to put your what you said up there. Those people can continue to say those things, um, and say that if we're not on their side, then we're not. Then we don't want Summer found or whatever. If people heard what I said to her when she pulled up, I said, if I had the wrong impression of you, I'm very sorry. And I said, all we want is to find Summer. And I said, we're not against working with anybody. We want to try to do anything we can to help find this little girl. So now, then, Jason tried to have a phone call with Donna Serafina, because I guess when you don't have any leads and you don't know where to look, um, his curiosity interests him. He called her. He was recorded, and then his credibility and his character was questioned today. I saw that, and I was like, "What is the point of that? That man is a certified diver, works for a company, and they're attacking his personal job, saying that he wasn't what he said he was, and that his past wasn't this and that." So I think that he actually went on there and talked to them and cleared up a lot of misconceptions about stuff. I don't know that for a fact, but I think that's what I was told. He, oh, I'm sorry, I'll turn this back on. He is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life and would do anything to help anybody. And when I saw they were attacking him, I was like, I felt like they were just going after him, maybe to get at us. And that's okay. But, what have they done except for go clear each and every pond that has been in question, each and every body of water, in a timely fashion before anybody knew they were even out there. Thank you, Jamie. Y'all are very special people, and your subscribers love y'all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Trying to read some of these guys. This chat is going so fast, and I got it turned down on slow mo. Yeah, I saw that Music City Mom. They attacked him about saying that he wasn't a funeral director and that he wasn't ex law enforcement, which he is 100% those things. They said they did a search and they couldn't find anything on that. I looked up where he's from, and the first thing Allison found actually was a funeral home that said um, to, if you had questions or needed their services, to either call Jason, his last name, or another lady that worked there. And I was like, it's right there. They're trying to say that he was like in charge of mowing grass at the uh, I guess cemetery. I don't know, but that's their prerogative. I don't have anything. They can talk bad about me all day. I will continue to try to do what our mission is to set out to do here, is to help people. If you guys didn't see what happened in Tegan's case, the one that we had helped his father with when he called us from Alaska, I want to show you guys something. So let me try to pull that up real quick for you guys. I can't see anything in the chat right now, so bear with me. Y'all guys can see me, but I'm on a different screen. Okay. Let me see if I can share this real quick. Let me clear this off here. I want to show you what happened in his case. And, you know, he was found 1 or 2 days after we covered his case. And if you guys don't remember, his mother was in this chat. And this is going to blow your mind when you see this. Okay, here we go. Tell me if you guys can hear this. I hope it's not too loud. Sorry, guys. My kids being loud. Oh, no. Hold on, guys. I hope I didn't lose y'all.
And this whole time we thought it was kind of iffy.
6 people are facing charges in connection to a 15-year-old who was missing for nearly a month in Loudon. Court records show his mother and stepfather are charged with child
Sorry,
abuse
guys. I did
and
this wrong.
domestic
Give me
assault.
just a second.
4 others face a list of charges including harboring a runaway child and tampering with evidence. Reporter Mary Klingler spoke to the neighbors
My computer is
and has the very
completely
latest
froze.
in this case. Mary?
Yeah, Beth, the teen was reported missing from his mother and his stepfather's home in Loudon on October 10th, and he was found by law enforcement on November 5th.
My computer just went haywire, guys. Hold on just a second. Let me fix this. What on earth? Okay, can you hear me? That thing went so haywire just now. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here we go. Let me play this now.
Now neighbors say they often
Iffy.
6 people are facing charges in connection to a 15-year-old who was missing for nearly a month in Loudon. Court records show his mother and stepfather are charged with child abuse and domestic assault. 4 others face a list of charges including harboring a runaway child and tampering with evidence. Reporter Mary Klingler spoke to the neighbors and has the very latest in this case. Mary?
Yeah, Beth, the teen was reported missing from his mother and his stepfather's home in Loudon on October 10th, and he was found by law enforcement on November 5th. Now, neighbors say they often saw the boy doing chores outside.
Hey, Jamie.
It's just sketchy and scary at the same time.
In October, we talked to Jeff and Jennifer Sylvie about their missing son. They gave few clues to their son's disappearance, saying they last saw him in the kitchen cleaning out his fish tank.
Him and the fish tank disappeared.
According to neighbors, the boy was often seen doing chores outside the house.
I talked to him. He's a really great kid. He played with the kids across the street.
Neighbors say if the boy wasn't playing with the neighborhood kids, he was going house to house selling things.
He's selling chocolates, come over and talk to us for a little bit.
Jonathan Johnson says the Sylvies would sometimes leave the 15-year-old home alone.
There was one day he was home, and we told his parents, like, if he's ever home alone, he can always come over here and hang out with us. So I have PlayStation for him to hang out and stuff. So
he says the couple didn't seem to be looking for their son while he was supposedly missing.
There were some nights they'd be home, and I've never really seen him leave that much, and they talked about going to look for him.
Johnson says he would often go searching for the missing boy himself.
If it was my kid, I'd be wasting gas.
The Loudoun City Police Department says the people harboring the teens at various locations knew that law enforcement was spending time and resources investigating his disappearance. The Advocacy Center, Safe Harbors Executive Director Maggie McNally says it's important to notify police in a situation like this.
Generally speaking, if a child comes to you and discloses abuse, the very best thing to do is call 911 or contact the Department of Children's Services.
The Department of Child Services is now also working on this case, which is still under investigation. Beth.
Terry with the update. Thank you.
Hey, Jamie. I saw you come in, buddy. It's good to see you, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. If you guys saw, when we covered his case, his dad actually got in touch with us from Alaska, and through who was it? Web Sleuth referred him to us, and we helped to cover his case. And I think law enforcement had told the father that they didn't have any clue of anything that was going on with the mother till we had talked about it on the live stream. And so I felt that we had helped in that case to maybe find him. I know those people probably had good intentions that were trying to help him from the situation that he was in. And I thought that was, the only bad part. I think people were really trying to help him, but didn't want to put him back into state's custody. It is a double-edged sword, and that's in a hard situation. You see a child that's in a bad living situation, and you want to save him from it, and he runs away from home, and you say he can stay here. It's easy as that you're in trouble if you had knowledge that he ran away. So, I pray that those people are, depending on the situation. I don't know the full details of it, but from what I've heard, that they were just trying to help him and give him a safe place when he left home. I hope that, maybe they go lightly on them and that they can get this taken care of. And I pray that Tegan gets his life back in order. I have not spoke to Tegan's father since probably about a week after everything had happened with him. And so, if he's watching on here, know that we're praying for you, and I appreciate you reaching out, and we were glad to help you in any way we could. Let's see here. Yeah, it was crazy. His mother was on here. Actually, I think there was one of my mods, Music City Mom, was talking to her. Something wasn't right there. She had contacted us to talk about, she just wanted to tell her side of, I guess, what the father had said, and not about Tegan. And when we had gotten in contact with her, she said, "Can I call you back?" First words, "Can I call you back? Because we're on our way to look at a house right now." I was like, wow. It just struck me as odd. Nothing was really important to them about talking on, Tegan's behalf. So when he was found very quickly, I mean, it did make my heart skip a beat. I was really happy about the outcome, but he was gone for over a month. And, I think that he had been going through some really bad abuse at home. Yeah, you do, Miss Verita. You do have to contact the authorities. That's what I was saying. That's the main thing that woman said right there. She said, the main important thing is contact law enforcement when you encounter a situation like this. Sorry about that, guys. You getting hiccups and choked up. Thank you, Anna Banana. Yeah, he was 15. Are they out right now? Are they already out of from when they got arrested, or do you know? Music City Mom. Hey, Cindy Lou, appreciate it. Let's see. I want to cover some more for you guys real quick. Had another email I wanted to show, and we're going to cover a case that is where it's getting close to Christmas, and this is a mother that's been missing since around the same time Summer went missing, out of Kentucky, Floyd County, Kentucky. We'll cover her case, her son. One of the things that really touched my heart when the person that reached out to us, I don't know if it was a family member or somebody close to the family, said that the little boy said what I guess that all he wanted for Christmas was to see his mommy. So I really wanted to cover her case. Eddie Kiswani. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, and then did you see what happened with her BVK the other night? She actually went missing again in Memphis. Uh, her name is Skyla Dykes. Lexi Dykes is what we knew her by when she went missing. And she, if you guys aren't familiar about what I'm talking about right now, there was another missing girl. It was the first when we got started. She had an Amber Alert out of Hawkins County. And me and Allison were getting ready to walk out the door to leave to go get something to eat one night. And I said, do you want to jump on here real quick and just cover that case and just let everybody know about it? And she was like, yeah, we can. Not expecting what happened to happen. We got on there, we covered, put her information out, and somebody in the chat came up under the same name as her. And she said, I'm fine. I said, there's no way that's the same girl. I was like, somebody's trolling right now. She then said, no, for real. And I said, well, come to the backstage and show me your face. And she did, and it surely was her. Well, my wife went to the back room and called law enforcement and said, we have the girl that's on your latest Amber Alert, Lexi Dykes, on a phone call right now. And wanted to give you guys her location. We were told by TBI that they had not had very much information on that case yet. They would have somebody call us back. We then turned around and called Hawkins County, and they told us it was a Friday night. Told us to call back Monday. That they didn't bother their detectives after hours. Monday was a holiday, so Tuesday was then the next day of business after the weekend. So it was just crazy. And so then she
Hey folks, it's Greg from
oh my Lord, what happened
It's
here?
football time, and that's the best time to buy a car.
My computer is going haywire for sure. Sorry about that. My kids are screaming. My computer's going haywire. Oh, hey, Aussie Trisha. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope everything's okay. I hope you have a good doctor's appointment. I'm sorry. I have to remember that some people are on the other side of the world that are watching. It's daytime for you. It's nighttime here. Yeah, so she went missing again in Memphis, and her with another girl, and she was recovered later after her endangered child alert went out. She is right at 17, and when we talked to her, she seemed to be a good young lady. Had her head on her shoulders and everything. Was going to nursing school. Just had a bad living situation. Her grandfather had just recently passed, and her mother and her didn't get along good, and I think it was just a bad situation. Well, I think they ended up, when a child is a runaway, which they did, issue an Amber Alert for her the first time, so that means they thought she was abducted, so she was with somebody else. But she, I guess, got charged as a runaway in Tennessee. I think they arrest them and put them in juvenile detention for a certain amount of time till they can put them in a different housing situation. But I don't know if she had went to Memphis and was in a foster home or a girls' home or something down there and had ran away or stayed out. I don't know what the situation was, but when I saw her again, I was like, oh no. And she's so far away this time. But they did find her too. Just another crazy thing. There's just so many of these missing kids, guys. And, Jamie, if you're still in here, buddy, I watched your live from last night and you did a good job, man. And that's what matters. You said you were going to start doing, what was it, Tennessee Tuesdays and Tennessee Thursdays, and covering all the missing people in Tennessee. That's what matters. That's what we all need to be doing. Not fighting and arguing with each other and not spreading rumors. It's talking about these missing people's cases and doing good things for people and lifting people up that might not have people to encourage them. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, Tracy. So he said Kandi Gonzalez was found and is missing again.
No, you were talking about
Lexi?
Lexi, yeah. Did you tell him where?
Yeah. Oh, well. No, no. You want to say hi? Do it.
Hi, guys.
She's in there. Sorry, the kids are in there going crazy. They've heard them. I know they have.
Told them, and they keep saying, "Oh, we forgot Daddy's live."
Blaze came running down through here. It's a boom through the door.
He keeps doing that high-pitched squeal because he's watching this, and then every time he does, he covers his face with his blanket and says, "I forgot Daddy's live." It's okay.
I'm going to cover this case. The one I was going to do tonight. Somebody just said that she was found and is missing again. I tried to look up a little bit of her case, and I didn't see where she had been found. And I looked at she was current with her current.
I'm confused where you were talking about Lexi.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Kandi Gonzalez is somebody different. That's another case out of Kentucky we're going to cover. I don't know. I was talking about Lexi Dyke. She had ran away, was found, then was missing again in Memphis. She was in Hawkins County the first time and went missing, had an Amber Alert. Then she had an endangered child alert the second time in Memphis, Tennessee. That was in our community section. Ari, Eddie, and everybody's saying hi, Alli. This is people are saying, let them have fun. It's Christmas break. Oh, they have fun all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true, BBK. And I hope you're doing better. I tried to comment to you earlier and tell you that we've been praying for you. I'm trying to say, oh yeah, Cindy Braun. That's what we thought too. It was on this one when we first called Hawkins County that time. That's what we initially. This happened the first time when she had her Amber Alert. How long ago was that?
It was like 2 months ago.
No, it's longer than that. No,
it was right after we started our channel.
It was longer than that.
I'll tell you.
Here,
you don't want to believe me.
Shut.
I am. Oh, sorry.
Yes, that's what Roxanne Thomas. Yes, we do. We do look for missing adult. We look for missing anybody. We just put their information out, try to spread awareness because there were so many cases when we started this that we didn't even know about. They were right here in our area. That's right. squid, so don't worry one bit about them kids. If they're having fun, that's all any of us care about. That's a fact. What, buddy? What, buddy? What's wrong? Are you okay? Mommy? She's coming. When was it? Because I don't want to. I'll go way off subject to what I was thinking. I'll be talking about something else in 2 minutes if I don't stay on topic here. It's in our community section.
Oh, that's where I'm at.
Here, I can probably find it.
Oh,
Did you find it?
she went missing on August 24th.
Yeah, I told you. It was.
I know it was right after we started our
Yeah, it's in
channel.
August. The first time. End of August. So when we started really asking what was going on in Hawk County, because when we called, they literally, what did they tell you?
This whole time we thought
Look,
it was
that keeps starting.
iffy.
There it did it again.
6 people are facing charges in connection to
That is weird, man. My computer is going insane.
What did
Hawkins County tell you? Word for word.
It was a Friday night, and it was a holiday on Monday, and they told me, well, just call back on Monday morning, and you could speak to the investigators then and let them know, because we don't like to, what was the word?
Bother.
Yeah, we don't like to bother our investigators on weekends and after hours.
So, and then like I said, Monday was a holiday, so Tuesday was
and by then, she herself had already gotten in touch with Sheriff Lawson
personally, and he said, I think he told her he was going to put her in a different,
in a better living situation. Because I talked to her all weekend.
That she was arrested.
Yeah, she was arrested
and put into juvie till we just know. Last time we heard, I kept trying to call that number and text that number.
Text her for the whole entire last few months.
And she would never answer. Well, finally, somebody answered the phone number. The day that she went missing the second time, and I asked if they knew who she was, and they were like, "No, I just got this phone number today." I was like, "Oh, suspicious." So, but it wasn't nothing. It was somebody that just got her number.
After 3 months, if you don't use your number, then they reassign it.
Yeah, she was found in Memphis. That's what I was saying. She was found like the same night that she went missing.
Yeah.
The second time she went missing in Memphis. That's true. That's what I was trying to say. Did I not say that earlier? I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear. Thank you, Jamie. Guys, y'all pray for Natasha. I haven't heard anything from her since we found out her mom was sick. I've been trying to contact her, been trying to call her, text her, with no answer. I'm very worried about her. So if anybody speaks to her, tell her to get in touch with me, please. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, let me pull up this information on this on Miss Gonzalez. That's not everything. I'm probably gonna have to send it from my phone over here, but here we go. Guys, thank you all for the prayers for my little boy. He finally got better and he's still coughing a little bit, but today he finally got over his cough. Now my little girl got sick last night and started coughing. So please pray for her. It's been never ending rotation here. And pray for my wife's mom too. She was diagnosed positive with COVID. If you guys didn't hear about that when we talked about that last time. Sorry guys. Let me pull that back up. Okay, this is Miss Kandi Greene Gonzalez. This post was from the Truckers Missing Child Project in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Shared by request, Kandi Greene Gonzalez case. Mother's phone number shared by, missing Kandi Greene Gonzalez. Kandi was last seen on June 1st, 2021 in the area of Abbott Creek Road in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. She's wearing a pink one-piece romper outfit. Her age is 36, hair color blonde, eyes blue. I have some more information. Let me see if I can find that, and we'll look at all that about her case. This case really hit home. Thank you, Anna Cole, for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Let me see what I missed here. Let's see. Who, Brenda? Who was in the chat several days ago taking up? Oh, Natasha was? I'm really worried about her mom. That's the last thing I heard about her. So it was probably around the same time that happened. Oh, happy birthday, Jamie. Yeah, we are on Facebook. We have Cracking Cases Facebook. We have Cracking Cases Instagram. If you go to our About section, on our Cracking Cases YouTube page, it has all the links for all those. Do you have videos of Kandi being chased? Chased by who? Nay Folk. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with this chat, guys. It is going so fast. No, I don't. What are you talking about? Teens. I'm lost. No problem, Tony. Oh, thank you, Anna Cole. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. I want to know what she was talking about. Yeah, I do all the time. My head has been, my head is full right now, I guess, from everybody being sick, and I feel like I'm in a cartoon right now. I'm like, wow. Honestly. Jennifer Robinson, I will. What's going on? What? What'd you say? How did you say that was attractive?
Yeah, I said that was attractive. Ooh.
Here, let me try to find a pen so I can write some stuff down here. I am not familiar with this or even heard about this name, folk. I have not. Are you talking about Kandi Summer's grandmother? That's the first I've ever heard about that. Okay, Tony, I just got your Instagram. I'll check that as soon as I get done here. Thank you, Ange Carter. I appreciate that. What I'm going to do real quick while we're doing this is I'm going to pull up the rest of that information I was going to look for. Okay. Oh, Kandi Greene Gonzalez. Okay, I got who you're talking about. Now I'm so sorry. No, I just now getting onto this case, and I have not got to look into much about it. I am so sorry. I was so lost. Thank you. I just now had a epiphany when I was over there typing all that. Did she say the one the live is about, silly? I was on a whole different screen and I was just typing away and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, I thought they were talking about Summer's grandmother. I'm so sorry. Let's see. LOL, all that candy. Let's see, I wasn't the only one lost in here. No, Linda Parton, I am not. Somebody reached out on our, but we are close to that area. Well, I wouldn't say close, but we're in the Appalachian area right there where those three states, Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, all meet. I am not very familiar where Prestonburg is though in Kentucky, but I want to know. Let me see what I found right here on her. All right, so I will put this link in the description after we get done. Everything we use here is under the Fair Use Act, and it's for educational purposes only. Let me share my screen and we'll look at everything to do with her case. All right. Can you guys see that? All right. This is her right here. Missing from Kentucky. This is on missingpersonsofamerica.com. Kandi Greene Gonzalez, 36, of Prestonburg, Kentucky, was last seen on June 1st, 2021 in the area of Abbott Creek Road in the Prestonburg community of Floyd County, which would be this area, I'm guessing. Okay. I have no idea, but that looks very rural, and I don't know who would be out there. I get it looks like probably just a road that people that only live back there would live on, just kind of the same way that Summer's situation is. Just a one way in, one way out road, unless it ends over here somewhere and comes out a different way or up here. Let's see. Here's multiple pictures of her to give you a better look over different hair colors. And hold on one second, guys. We're about 2.5 hours from there. Alli just told me. Okay, it says Kandi Greene Gonzalez was last seen on June 1st of 2021 in the area of Abbott Creek Road in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. She's wearing a pink one-piece romper outfit. Kandi does not have any personal belongings or cell phone with her. If anyone has any information regarding her whereabouts or her disappearance, please contact the Kentucky State Police Pikeville Post at 606-433-7711. Yesterday, Betty Jo Dixon, Kandi's mom, met with other volunteers to search the area for her missing daughter. She is described as a white female, 5'8", tall, 110 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a pink romper. She's not having a phone or personal belongings with her. Anyone with information about her, that's that same number. And see if there was anything else on here. I think that's all on that website. I want to get some of your guys' information that y'all know a little more about it, because if somebody can point me in the direction of that video that she was talking about, I'll gladly look into this. This case is very interesting. She has nothing with her, just vanishes, and she's an adult. I'd like to know this, the occurrences leading up to her going missing. Hey, Mr. Positive, how you doing, buddy? So, buddy, we appreciate you. Did you get to see? I put what we got to do for the boys, and their little cousin last night, and the shopping and everything that we got to get them. It was amazing, guys. You guys really blessed them and helped them to have a amazing Christmas. And let me see if I do this right. I was told to do this because one of the little boys is disabled and it's hard to hear. I can't hear. He's deaf. I think is this how you say thank you in American Sign Language? I was told to tell you guys. I want to make sure I'm doing that right and not wrong. Tell me if I'm right, guys. Very overprotective property owners. Kandi was obviously having some sort of breakdown, and these people did. Hey, Corey Brown, what's up, man? These people did was record, laugh, and yell, put her name into YouTube, and I'm sure her mom would do an interview. Yeah, I would try to get in touch with her. I'm interested. I want to help or see if we can help. Oh, she was dating the ex-sheriff's son, and they got a travel trailer and went on a trip after she went missing. Let's see. I did do it right. Sister Jan, no, it's okay. Well, the other day I was going to tell you about the family member, this situation with the boys that we helped sponsor. Excuse me, let me have a drink of this. The situation with the kids that we helped for Christmas this year. The woman that reached out, the family member, I've known for, I guess, since I was probably 12 or 13. Excuse me. But she is paralyzed from the waist down. And all she cares about is other people. She is so selfless. And she reached out to me I guess, what was it? Probably the day before I brought it up to you guys about sponsoring these kids for Christmas. And, she's been in here a few times. If you see her, her name on here comes up, Lisa Sneed. If she's in here tonight, guys, y'all show her some love. I hope she is. Maybe I can message her and tell her to come in here. Tell them. See if she'll come in here real quick and talk to us. But she, I think this mental or really spoke volumes to me. She, ever since that she has been paralyzed, she has to stay pretty much in bed in this one end of the house up on a hill here where I live, in the town where I live. And, she could have probably the worst attitude out of anybody in the world, but she doesn't. She cares about everybody else, and that really meant a lot. And I was like, of course, I'll do anything I can to try to help. Second Fox name. I just messaged her. She looked at it, so I heard her click on it. Yeah, she's looking at it. I probably made her nervous, telling her to come in here. Crank cases. Look up Brothers Underwater Recovery. Okay, I will. Thank you for that. I wanted to definitely just show you guys her picture, bring out the basic information on her. I haven't got to look up anything on her, but the person that messaged me in the Kraken Case Facebook really was stressing that we cover this one. There you are, Lisa. Hey, thank you, and for everything, and for loving your family like you do, and we appreciate you, and we're glad we got to help. And it takes somebody pretty awesome like you to have a heart like you do, and I love you to death and do anything for you. And thank you for what you do for everybody. This little cute baby right here in the picture is one of the little babies we got to help sponsor us here for Christmas. Oh, she said thank you. See if there's anybody else in here. Who has somebody's in his with 6 angry faces up here. Do you think, hey Lisa, do you think that they'll be happy with that? With the stuff that we were able to get them? Oh, she said trying to wrap for trying to wrap them. Hey Gray, thanks buddy. I tried to do one that night that you called. Well, maybe the night after I did a live, but yeah, it's good to be back on here, buddy, and I appreciate it. I actually gave you a shout out and said thank you for the pep talk. So it's not very often you get a pep talk from Gray Hughes. He was like, man, don't let these people beat you down. Don't let them win. Let's see here. When you get those wraps, Lisa, send me a picture and I'll put them on here and let everybody see them. I'm excited. I really am. I don't want to say the kids' names because they are minors. I'm trying to keep their, well, I can say their first names, I guess, because nobody knows. But Gabe, Braxton, Aurora are some of the best kids I ever met in my life. They've had it rough, and you know, we really, I don't know what to say. It breaks my heart. Connie, my flipping life. Glad you're back, Kim. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. See, this is what, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell y'all something. I'll be vulnerable with you guys right now. A little bit. That's when it got all crazy like that. I was ready to just throw in the towel. I was done. I was like, it ain't worth this. It ain't worth all this craziness. But then we were thinking, I was like, you know what? It's, if you let the enemy win, then what's the purpose of even doing anything that you set out to do to begin with? You wasted all that time and did all that for nothing, just throw in the towel and quit. And I'm not gonna ever do that again. So, we'll let the haters hate. We're not gonna address them. If you guys will do me a huge favor when we get done with this, if you go in the comments, find one hateful comment in there and say something nice to them. Say something nice to them right back. Just flood them with kindness. Maybe it'll touch their hearts. Yeah, Gray, man, we appreciate you, dude. You do good work, buddy. And like I said, everybody knows Gray is straight to the point. He don't sugarcoat nothing. So I saw my phone ringing, and I was like, "Oh man, should I answer it?" I didn't answer, did I? I ended up calling you back or something. And he's like, "What's going on, man? There's a lot of crazy drama going on." I said, "Yeah, it sure is." I said, "Yeah, it's been crazy. This has been saying some of the worst things I've ever seen in my life about us, and everything wasn't even true." And he said, "Oh man, don't let them people win." And I was like, "Wow, just something little like that." It was a rough time. It really was. And if you ain't ever went through having thousands of people come at you like you're the public enemy number one, then you won't understand. But it was a hard week. But I'm over it, and like I said, won't stop. We're back on track, and I will not stop ever again. It's time to get put the pedal to the metal and get some people and try to change the outcome of some of these cases and get on them really fast, like within the first day that they happen, and try to get the information out there to as many people as we can and get people that can help with the situation in there that are close and maybe can save some of these people before it's too long, before it's 6 months or 8 months. And Richard Honecker, a case that we covered, that's one that I definitely want to go look into here soon. It was just 8 months. His just passed, I think it's probably 9 months now or 10 months. And I feel so bad for his family. If you guys have been following us, you remember that case. It was very, very sad. Yeah, that's true. That's what yeah. Hadn't even watched us one time saying that we didn't care about anything and that we'd never done anything for a case or anything. And that we were just up there partying all the time at the Wells house. I've been up there 6 times in a 6-month period. That is one time a month. Or no, because actually I didn't come on to the case till been up there 6 times in probably 6 times, one time a month, 6 times in 6 months. And the only times we've ever been up there is to do something that we were asked to do, ask questions, talk to them, never put them on camera, never filmed them, never asked them for an interview, anything. Just tried to see what we could do to try to help. Because as of right now, and this is the most hate that we have got in our life, because we stand for innocent until proven guilty, and we choose to not slander people and rub them in the dirt even worse than what they already are going through. we all, everybody knows they don't agree with everything that the Wells have done or handled, or the way the Wells have handled things. But this is probably the hardest time they went through in their entire life. They not only are missing their daughter, and as of right now, there's no evidence to point in that way. When it goes that way, then we go that way. But as of right now, they're not. They're victims as of right now. And you treat people as you would want to be treated. Even if, and people are saying, how are you going to feel when you come back when they come back, if they get found guilty? I'm not going to feel any type of way because I don't have to turn around and apologize for anything. I didn't do anything wrong or slander anybody or bash them for no reason. I won't have to apologize because I treated people with respect. That's what matters. That gets you farther than anything. But I mean, at the same time, you can say nice guys finish last, and that's a fact. But I will continue to treat people the way that I feel like God wants me. That's another thing that I'm tired of. People saying that I don't have the right to talk about God. I guess I'm not good enough. I don't deserve God because people can tell people have the right to say that God's not good enough for one person, is good enough for the other. I've actually been told this in comments multiple times, and that I don't have the right to talk about him, and I need to just stop, and that we're going down for everything that we've done. And I was like, okay, whatever, but I'm not going to stop talking about God because he saved my life. Those people doxed my record. And if you followed this case, from day one, first video ever put out, that I've been upfront and open about my past and the things that happened in my life. Yeah, that's right, Lisa. That's very true. But what did I just say? I just lost everything I was just saying. Somebody refresh me, catch me. Where was that? Somebody's got to put me back on track here. I went way off into left field. Yeah, you don't have to say where, Connie. I appreciate that though. We pay attention to people that are our supporters that don't talk behind our back or other people's back, because that really shows character. Character of a man is when you do the same thing and you act the same way even when nobody's around or looking. Right? That's how I was always told. Oh, niece. I've only been to Wells 6 times in 6 months. Every time we've been up there, we've done nothing but try to be positive, help, and treat people with respect. Yes. Every case moving forward, I will continue to, the thing we say at the end of every show is, at the end of the day, everybody wants justice, but justice doesn't have to be carried out with hate. And that's really what we stand for. Just because people do wrong things doesn't mean that we have to throw stones and like they did back in the day and just public smear campaigns. It's not our place. They have to answer for that in a court of law by our justice system, and they have to answer for everything they do at the end of time. They have to stand at at Judgment Day and answer for everything. We all have to. We all have to stand and answer for everything we've done in our life. And I know that I'm not the only one that's standing here saying that I will be. It'll be the most ashamed day of my entire life that we'll have to stand in front of an Almighty God that is perfect in every way and answer for things that you've done when you thought nobody wasn't looking in the past, or that you thought you could get away with, or things that you just blatantly lied about in your life. I'm far from perfect. I've lots of flaws, and I've not always done the right thing and not always been right. But I have changed my life, and I will continue to to keep fighting against the naysayers. It's not worth my time. Everybody has an opinion, and that's okay. I don't care what you think about me. All I care about is how many people that we can help, how many people that we can change, the outcome of, even their day. If we can say something positive to somebody in that day to change the way that they feel that day when they lay down to go to bed at night, then you've done something good with your life. Any of us, all of us. Say one uplifting thing. Make it your mission one time a day to do something good for somebody. If everybody had that same mindset, we'd be changing the world. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I've talked about my record on here since day one. Been very upfront and honest. So they thought they were doing something big by putting my whole record out there. I said, that's okay. I already told everybody about it myself. Oh, thank you, Gray, bro. What do you say? Keep on trucking. Don't let the haters bring you down. I ain't no easier said than done, but they don't. That's true. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. And I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna come start checking out. But I haven't been on YouTube. Haven't been watching anybody. I gave it a week break. Didn't even open the app. But I'm gonna start coming over and checking out everybody's that I support's channels on a pretty, all the time basis. I want to be able to support everybody like you guys support us, and so we appreciate you guys, and just keep putting out, keep fighting the good fight, Gray. And I don't know where Tracy's at or Chasing's at. Haven't seen her tonight, but I hope she's doing well. People even want to talk bad about her, guys. How, what has she done wrong to anybody? She is awesome. She cares about people. She's very intelligent. She's smart. She loves people. Would do anything for anybody. That's that verse, Sly One. The love of money is the root of all evil. That is how. I'm not saying it, but that's how that whole thing goes. A lot of people leave that part out. The love of money is the root of all evil. Very true. She's a very good friend, and I consider her a very close friend to this channel. So, yeah, what I was getting at with talking about, the way that they did. So from now on here, anybody else's lives that they do, even if it's about us, I don't care about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't need to hear about it. All I care about is what happens in the cases that we're working on. I will not, from now on out, nothing. I don't want to even give it any attention. No shine. It's not going to take any of my personal time during my day. I'm not giving it not an ounce of energy. Because that's going to be one way that we can stop anything coming from this, all this drama, and that gets us off track, gets us off, kilter, wasted, it's already wasted so much time in things that we could be doing, we could have been doing in Summer's case and in other cases. It was just attacks on each other. Bam, 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 bam. And that's not the way it should be. What is that accomplishing whatsoever? If we continue on this course of just attacking people, well, then what does this genre on YouTube really do? I know there's a crama, which is true crime drama channels on here, and that's what they do. Let them do that. But that's not what I'm trying to do. What I try to do is bring facts, put information out, and help people. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to stand and do from now on. It's very true. Gray. That's very, very true. Yes, it has. Yes, it really has. Yes, it has. And that's the thing right there. I answered a comment too because this is the last time too we'll talk about the billboard situation. Me and my wife got involved with that billboard because we thought we were doing something good for Summer's case. From the very get-go, we showed how much our channel raised for that, how much Chasing threw in for that, how much Twister threw in for that, and how much that Miss Vincent that gave $2,000 threw in for that, which equaled everything but $130 of the $3,000 that was on contract for that billboard. That left, I think, 130 that would have had to come from Chase. That billboard went up. We get turned all the money over to him. His name was on the contracts. I even tried to put the contracts out in the community section. That he then had control of it. We had no control over what happened to it after it went up. I'll tell you everything I know about it, and then I'm moving off of it. So then I think it was maybe a month ago. Somebody came to me, or no, 423 Chase came to me and said, I'm going to take the billboard down. I said, you can't take that down, man. I said, you've got a contract for 2 months. He said, well, your money's already been spent for it. So, it's just, so you don't have, y'all's channel and your money's been spent for it. I said, no, but the contract says this, if it goes down, it's going to be, all hell's going to break loose. Well, then he said that the church had been having problems, that he had to have it taken down or something, that people had called and reported to the church. Well, somebody from the church I knew had said that wasn't true. Now, I don't know if it was or not. That's all I know. That's all I can speak for. I was upset about it because in return, I was getting attacked for each and everything that I had no control over. We went out there. We raced out there that night. We're out there for when it came on. We were hoping and proud, like, please let this thing come on the night. If you all remembered that, I couldn't get my camera equipment to work, but I was out there, and we got it up there. And when it turned on, and it was a beautiful thing. And I even went. I mean, I stood and went for bat for him and said, look, he did what he said he was going to do. He did do that to that point. Now, everything that happened after that, I can't attest for. And that's just the way it is. I've went on channel after channel after channel telling everything the exact same way as I'm saying it right now. Because I've tried to be honest about it from the get-go. We just wanted to help. We just wanted to bring awareness to her case. And we thought with the amount of people that were local to the area that didn't even know anything about Summer's case, that right there would definitely make a difference. Yes, Southern Sassy, Christy did get done very, very wrong. Yeah, Christy is a very good woman and has been very, very good to us. Speak to her very often. She always messages us and tells us she loves us and shows support. And I respect her very much. I feel sorry for her. Yeah. Oh, did he, Brenda Broyles? Thank you for telling me that. See, I didn't even know any of that. The one person that I know that goes to the same church that we were talking about, which is Dawn's church, you probably guess who that is. I asked, and she told me that no, to her knowledge, that there was not ever a complaint about the billboard. And I said, oh, but I didn't get out here. You never saw me even come out here and bash him or talk bad about him. I just told the facts. I let him have time to explain himself and give him the opportunity to do that. As much as it brought, hell on our channel and people bashing us and coming against us, I never once said a bad thing about him. Because that should show a character of a person. It's not my place. What is it going to accomplish if I come out and talk bad about him? He was getting called out for everything, little by little, and it was coming, because that's what happens. It's God's will, not our will, and whatever's in the dark will come to light. It's just on God's time, and sometimes we want it on our time, but it works on His. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Brandy, it was. All right, Lane Carter, thank you. Vicky Bynes, I'm not battling it around. This is not, I'm explaining. I had to fight this situation for months and months and months and months because I helped raise money to get it up and going, and it did, and we proved that it got up and going, and tried to be a part of it. I just had to tell my side for once. I have went through bashing and bashing and bashing for months and months. And I'll talk about it over here if I want to. I'm not taking away from any case. I've covered every case that I set out to tonight. Thank you. Let me see. Talks about, okay. Trying to answer, but I'm trying to read all these. Sorry. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I wanted to bring up about it, was just to tell my side once and for all, let you know what I knew about everything, because best believe when he was talking to every channel under the sun out there, I knew as much as anybody else out here knew about. I went out there, I was called, and he said News Channel 11 wanted to do something about it, so I went out there and tried to be a part of that. I actually was going to bail out on it because of my doctor's appointment that morning. Wasn't even going to go and do that interview. And he said, please, man, you can't leave me here by myself. So I went, and I didn't even want to be on the news about that, but I did. Yeah, we can. Sweet dreams, we will. Yeah, they been missing a year today. Yeah, let's just do we'll do 30 seconds of silence here for Orrin and Orson West. They've been missing a year. We'll do it starting now. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's a sad case, guys. That was before my time, and I didn't really get to cover a lot of that. I heard a lot of the facts about it because that was right when I was trying to get started in this, and it's a crazy situation too. And I feel so sorry for those kids. Yeah, lean on me. I cut my hair tonight before I came on here. And Jackie, yes, the private, the PIs are still working on the case. Let's see here. Yeah, you heard my washer. Sorry, my bedroom door's shut and everything. My washing machine's still that loud. No problem, Joe. Everybody deserves, I just try to feel like I want to put myself in those shoes if I was in that situation. As of right now, till things change and evidence points in another direction, there is none, except that Summer's gone, and right now they are victims. Yes, Dawn has a past. Um, Chasing did a video that showed all uh, Don's criminal history and how long it's been and everything. Um, you know, we all have past. I don't know what he did, everything in his past. That's not what I came in this to do. I wanted to try to be a voice to help find Summer. Um, I didn't come on here to try to bash the parents or look into them and grill them on their every little thing. Uh, Law enforcement did that job. And when they came out and we went on with their facts and what they said and their evidence, there was nothing pointing at them. So we decided uh, to start this channel that day. We said, I said there should be a channel on here because we watched, and I know there was some, but I didn't see any at the time. I was like, yeah, I'm starting to get it. That's why I've been coughing, Beach Girl. But we were sitting right behind here, behind this green screen, and we were watching YouTube, and I could never find a channel that was like in support that ever said anything good about them. And I was like, they already looked like they were suffering and hurting in their life, personal life. And I was like, we have to be a voice of reason. Let's just try to be good people. Alli's first idea was like, let's send them some flowers or something. Boy, look where we're at now. Look at everything that's happened. It's been a journey, and I feel like that if we're gonna see this thing through, and I believe a lot of answers will be coming soon. I do. Lynn Carter said Craig Kisses did everyone on panel 7 days ago. Title of video is Alarm. Lamar employee comes on panel. Timestamp 110. Okay, thank you. Here, I'll put that up so people can see that. I'll check that out. Thank you. Yeah, niece, they did. They've ran every good person that's came into this case trying to help. They've ran them off. They've ran them off. Anybody that wanted to help in Summer's case that was taking time, that was doing it for not, they got accused of just being there for reward money. Nobody was making a single dime. The PIs have not got paid one time since the beginning of this case. They took it pro bono. They just did it to try to find this little girl. They knew that Don and Candace couldn't afford it. They went up there and said, we would like to help find your daughter, and signed the, pro bono, took the case pro bono, and been trying and working their butts off ever since, and never asked anybody for anything, and have been bashed from the beginning. The divers came in and just wanted to help, got permission from all the law enforcement agencies, all the different counties, and the TBI and Hawkins County. And, it turns out then they were bashed, and they're like, I don't even want to be a part of it, because anybody that tries to step foot and do something good in this case gets made out to be the enemy. It says at the end of the day, at the end of days, good will be called bad and bad will be called good. I think we're in those days right now. Hold on, I'll tell you what that verse is right now. Can you guys not hear me? Yeah, I saw it, and I talked to him while it was happening. I said, bro, let me take up for you tonight. Let me just stand up for you tonight. Send me. He said, I don't care. He said, by them hating on me, it might stop the hate on somebody else for a little while. That's what he said. He didn't even care. He said, I'm done. I'm tired of it. People are considered innocent until proven guilty in the USA. But if we keep acting like this and bashing people before evidence says it's so, we're going to give up our own freedoms, and people then what will they think when they are when they're guilty, having to try to prove themselves innocent? It's a big difference, which is it's how it's kind of treated now. You basically are, and you get in trouble, you have to, but back in the court of law, back in the day, the state literally had to prove that you committed that crime. It's turned into a court system of plea bargains, and it's scaring people to even take their case to trial because that's how they get you. That's either you can get 30 days or you can take it to trial and you could get 30 years. That's the kind of time differences they offer you. And believe me, I know. I've stood in front of them before. I've had plea bargains myself. I know. And when you say I'm innocent, I'm not pleading guilty to that. You say I'm going to take it to the box. That means taking it to trial. When you take it to trial, your lawyer will come in. He say, when you go and meet your lawyer, he'll say, if you take it to trial, you can get the maximum sentence on this, and he'll tell you what that crime carries and how much time it carries. And they say, well, if you get found guilty, you'll have to pull 100% of that, which could be, like I said, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, 30 years. Or then you can take this plea bargain and you'll just do 6 months, or you'll do a year, or you'll do 90 days. So, it's pretty much you're pleading guilty by signing that plea bargain. If someone doesn't do wrong, that's not true too. That's not true at all. There are so many people in our justice system that are innocent, that are sitting in jail. I don't know the number of exonerations that happen every year where innocent people have been exonerated after spending 19, 20 years in prison for crimes that they didn't commit, based off bunk evidence or DNA freeze them. Uh, it's a big, there are a lot of people that get, that go down for crimes that they didn't commit. Oh. Yeah, thank you, Brandy. There is a whole lot. Cat lover, exactly. Wouldn't need the Innocence Project to prove. There are so many people that get charged for being at the wrong place at the wrong time that end up going down for somebody else's crime, spending a majority of their life in prison, for then one day to them catch a break and a good lawyer find something, some evidence somewhere, or evidence comes forward, or DNA, and it completely exonerates them. And then pretty much the court, either they will take you back to court and say they'll take an Alford plea, which means this is how they'll get you, so they don't have to say, hey, we got to pay you for damages done. We didn't mean to lock you up. Sorry, we didn't do our job. So they can do an Alford plea. And the Alford plea means that, yeah, you're still saying you're guilty, but we can't prove you are. So, you're going to get time served and you walk out of here today. It's pretty crazy. Watch some documentaries on people that have been innocent and locked up. Thank you. Let me see. Thank you, Girly Girl Jersey. Thank you so much. West Memphis 3. I was going to tell you guys something. I almost came this close to an interview with the stepfather of hold on a second and I'll tell you his name. I actually talked to him on Messenger, the stepdad. What's his name? Hold on one second. Give me just a second. What is his name? Somebody help me here. I got him right here. I'm getting ready to show you. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, there he was. Terry Hobbs. Where is Charlene? Where is the person that's starting the problems? Because I'll show you how I'm handling it from now on. Where is she? I'll find her. Hold on. Let me find him. I'll take care of it right here. I'll block him for good for right here. I can't see him. Did somebody get rid of the message? Oh, I see. I've never seen it. It won't pop up over here. Yeah, Terry Hobbs, though. I'll get back to what I was saying in just a minute. Yeah, I actually brought this up. Oh, okay, Music C Mom. Thank you. That's okay. I'll block her next time. Just leave it, and I'll see it. Yeah, I'll tell. I want to finish. I'll tell you about Trace Labs, and then I'll talk to you about Terry Hobbs real quick. Okay. So, yeah, Trace Labs. They do their organization. They do their event that they hold to find certain individuals on the internet. Then there were people that worked with Trace Labs that are experts on, I guess, going through the dark web and all sorts of areas that we don't know how to traverse, that are hackers and can look for signs and things of children that have been trafficked or sold or something like that to that effect, and they're still working on it to my knowledge. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Let me find this message. Here he is right here. I don't know. I don't want to show you everything, but let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I talked to him. He is the stepdad from the West Memphis 3, and he was like, I would like to talk about how he was even done wrongly. And I said, yeah, I'll give you a fair chance, man. He said, well, if your channel is called Cracking Cases, then you mine's this case has already been cracked. He said, I said, no, it's not like that, man. I said, what we do is we're actually very fair and treat people with respect and hear everybody out. And I said, we'll talk. And I said, you can tell your whole side of the story. He had been looking up stuff to prove, even though he was just there was not enough evidence to even to come at Terry during the West Memphis 3 case, but he was just blamed for it, and went to doing research and proving his innocence, and has piles upon piles of things to prove his innocence, and he might still come on. So guys, we might be able to do an interview with him. And if you're not familiar with the West Memphis 3 case, look it up. There's a documentary about it. It's very crazy. Those 3 guys sat in prison for years and years and years. And there were celebrities like Pearl Jam, Johnny Depp. A lot of big people came and helped get them released. They were actually released on, I think it was DNA. Was it DNA? I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. But go watch the documentary. Hey, Blue Sky. Yeah, in the last days, good will be called bad, and bad will be called good. Karen Lee, yeah. So, I think that Terry, they ended up finding one of Terry's hairs on one of the strings that was wrapped around one of the boys' necks, but where it had been second contamination, secondhand contamination, where the boy had been playing and was always in and out of the Hobbs house, that they couldn't come at Terry with charges. Hey, Marilyn Y2K. Hey, Blue Sky. Hey, see if I missed anybody. Yeah, that case, Moonshine Girl, it was botched from the beginning. They were accusing them because they listened to metal music, that they were devil worshippers and all this, and it was just a bad whole deal all the way around. Those boys were convicted on how they looked, and there was even somebody that was seen in I think it was a Bojangles, that came in that had blood all over them the day that it happened, and they had a description of the guy, and it looked nothing like any of the three boys. They were young boys when they went to trial for that. Yep, Cat Lover Satanic Panic. That's exactly what it was called. Oh, thank you, Johnny Deputy. I appreciate that so much. Yes, very, very true. I have been on live. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize, for an hour and 43 minutes. Sorry, guys. I didn't even realize it'd been that long. I've just been talking away. I haven't been on here in a while, so I went way over. I will close it in here in just a minute. I want to answer everybody. I'm going to share, Tracy, I will share your email too before I get off here. Hey, Jackie, thank you. Yeah, 1 hour, 42 minutes. Trying to read all these again. I got behind way up there earlier. Thank you, Lynn. I always forget to say that. If you guys don't care, if you're in here, hit that like button. If you don't like what we're doing, give us a thumbs down. I don't care at this point. We're going to continue to try to do the right thing, and we're going to bring you some good stuff. Guys, thank you for the information. Thank you so much, Foggy Morn. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Did you see? I wanted you to see Tracy's in here, and I'm going to show you the email of everything that she got with the help. You actually were the one that helped her with. She's an awesome person, Foggy Morning there. They do, Karen Lee. That's very true. Yes, they do. Let's see here. Okay, I want to share this real quick before I get and talking about something else and I forget. Okay, let me see. Okay, these did have titles in the whole email, but this is the first picture she sent of stuff Tracy got to buy for her kids. It's an outfit for, I think, her youngest daughter. She got her Sharpie kit, nail station, boots, and outfit. And her son, she was able to get him some clothes, RC car, a football, and I think there was something else. She put the prices down below it. I will go over and show the email in a minute. So she was very thankful, and she came over here and sent pictures of everything she was able to get for her kids this Christmas, and was very, very thankful. And listen, it was no problem. I didn't do anything. It was the people in the chat that are the most awesome people in the world that wanted to help, and I was just a conduit to try to make it happen. So I'm glad that we were there at the right place at the right time to help you. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't share that real quick. I'll have to go back in here and do it. It's my email. Yeah, that I can't. I would read this all, but it is very long. What I will do is I will post here. If you guys would like to reach out to Tracy, her email is tkirby36@outlook.com. That's her email. I think people had asked for it before. She said, if you were any the people on here that helped her with Christmas, she would like to thank you personally. And again, her email is tkirby36@outlook.com. I'll put that in the chat right here. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, I don't want to take up a bunch of time. Let's see. Oh, is this another troll right here? More? What's that supposed to mean? I'll answer your question. Who's manager? Do you understand what we're talking about when we say a manager? Do you know what mods do on here? If I'm understanding your question correctly, and if you're asking me that question, I'll answer it for you. So a manager of a channel is just actually a mod that has more, I guess, privileges on the page and can do more. Nobody is getting paid. Natasha that's just what YouTube calls that person that fills that position. That's what YouTube calls them, as a manager. It's not this coming at people and attacking them, saying that they have managers and this and that for their channel, and they're paying them big money. It's ridiculous. Go start your own channel, go into your settings, and go in and see where it says access and who you want to give access to. It has a administrator, which is the same as the person who owns the channel, and it has a manager, and it has mods. I don't know if I was answering that correctly or if I was going against the wrong person. If I'm just trying to answer it. Can you ask why we have a manager? I believe there's a lot of channels that have managers. It's just what YouTube calls them. That's what YouTube, when you fill the slot, it says manager. So I just said when I was talking about Natasha, and she is a mod for our channel who also does a lot more stuff for us, who's offered her services to help this channel for free. She's an awesome person. That's what a manager is. Natasha, it took so long for me to even be able to tell people that she would even allow us to tell people that she was the manager of this channel, because she didn't want any nothing for it. She didn't want nobody to thank her or even know anything that she did. And I said, no, but you do a lot for us, and I want to tell people what you do. Okay, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm sorry, whoever I said that to before. I was trying to answer the question. Yeah, exactly. But they get a wrench, and they can do a lot more. Like, they have access to go in and look at some of the stuff that we can on our channel. They can even do sometimes, like, we're trying to figure out how she can even do community posts and stuff sometimes. That's all it is. And people think that we are talking about like having a manager, like somebody that's like a music, a band manager or something. And it's getting thrown so far. Oh, I don't know. I've been asked that so many times, so I'm glad I could answer it for you. It's not you. I wasn't getting aggravated at you. I've had that question. Why do you need a manager then? It's like so condescending sounding when you read it in comments over and over and over and over. Okay, so yeah, I don't even know if that's what he is for the Wells. What he does, he I don't know what. I guess that's what he is, the PR guy. He deals with the news people and stuff that want to talk to them. I don't know. I have no idea. Can't talk for him. Don't know much about him. You'd have to go to him and ask him. That's totally different than with us. We are a YouTube channel. We pretty much, if you want to get down to it, people that do content creators that are on YouTube, YouTube is an open source market. True crime genre is people with when you put work in for other people to watch, that's basically what YouTube pays your channel for, through ads that play on your video. That's how people are monetized, through YouTube. Every channel on there. It's not extorting a child or anything when you're bringing information about cases. Now, if you're doing it in a certain way, it's extortion or exploitation. But to just bring information and factual information about a case and to show information is not. You put work into what you're doing, and to bringing information and educated information to people, and YouTube will pay you for it. You cannot have a community section unless you're monetized on here. You can't have. I'm trying to think what else you can't have. I can't even remember back when. Okay, at the beginning, you had to have so many different things before you could. Is Natasha in here? Oh, I have to. I'm sorry. I had to. If she's in here, I want to talk to her. I'm so worried about her. I haven't got to talk to her. I don't know. I'm so worried, guys. Y'all reach out to her. I'm going to close this off, though, here right now. I'm so glad I got to come on here. I'm glad to be back, guys. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to have good content for you. I'm going to work on it, bring y'all some of the good stuff like we were doing before all this mess happened. I'm getting back on track, and we're not stopping. We're going to bring results, and we're going to do how the Lord guides us 100%. Trolls from now on, there's not even one chance. I'm not warning you. If I block you, I might let all the people I block out one day, But pretty much, I'm just not putting up with it. If I block you, I block you. It is what it is. So people, if you really want to come at us and just slander us and be rude, then go somewhere else and talk about us, because it's not going to happen here, because I'm just going to block you. But if you want to ask a question respectfully, I'll answer it. I'll answer anything you want to know about me, anything you want to know about anything that we're working on or anything we do on this channel, anything that we're a part of. I'll answer you. I've always been transparent. I will answer you to the best of my ability, 100%. So I just ask that if you have anything you want to know, anything, please be respectful and ask it, and I'll answer it for you. I showed your pictures. I put your email in the chat, Tracy. I'll let you be able to share your information with everybody. I'm sorry I'm going on 2 hours. I did not mean to go this long. I just wanted to talk about some stuff and spend some time with you guys. I haven't been on here in a while. But it's good to be back. I've missed you guys. I love y'all. We're going to pray, and we're going to get out of here. There was a prayer request in here, and I completely went to look for a pen and forgot about it. Got off track. If somebody remembered it, can you please tell me? Oh, thank you so much for that. Persephone's pomegranate. Hey, Kaz. Merry Christmas to you all, everybody, guys. I hope y'all have a blessed Christmas. There were so many people that asked if we could help with, they were financially for Christmas. We were able to help 3 families this year, and didn't really expect that. Guys, I'm so sorry if you emailed and asked and I wasn't able to do anything for you. I really tried to help everybody that asked me. I'm so sorry if I wasn't able to. I pray that God puts somebody there to help your family. I will do anything I can. Keep in contact. If there's nothing, we'll make sure something happens for a child if they don't have anything. Judy Johnson, yeah, I talked about Trace Labs just a minute ago. They are still working on the case. There's people they have done. Okay, so Trace Labs ran their event for Summer Wells, but there's people that is still that work for Trace Labs that are still investigating the dark web and still looking into things on Summer's behalf. That's what I thought I had that clicked and put up there. Okay, Jennifer Robinson, your son, you need prayer for him. Don't stay gone 3 days. I won't. I'll be back. I'm going to keep it going this time. I'm not stopping. You saw the title on here. Haters, let them hate. They didn't win nothing. I'll never let people affect my mental state like that again. I mean, that was crazy. I rebuke it because that's all it is. This is attacks from the enemies, people, naysayers, people that don't even have any idea who you really are and just go on based on rumors from multiple channels that have no factual evidence of anything. For all the people who pray for every day, Merry Christmas to everyone. Chastity Venata, that's awesome. I want to put that comment up there. Let you guys read that. Lori Kennedy, thank you. I saw you trying to help take up for us in the comments, and God bless you. We appreciate you. You've been with us for a long time, since the beginning. You really have. Merry Christmas to you, Desert Lover. Kristen Onan, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate that so much. Thank you, Casby. Thank y'all for everything you all did to help people. You guys are amazing. Sleuth Mom. Oh, thank you for the information. Sorry I was late on that case, but luckily they were found safe. I saw that you had mentioned us, and I was late catching it. Yeah, Jackie, prayers for Don Candace during this Christmas season. They don't have any of their kids. Regardless of how we feel, put yourself in their shoes. People say, well, they did it to themselves. Well, we do a lot of things to ourselves. Just some of us don't get caught for the things we do. And we sit and bash people that do because it makes us feel superior about ourselves against other people that don't have a chance. A fight, a snowball's chance in HE double hockey sticks of trying to defend their own selves. So we feel superior by bashing them behind a screen on a keyboard. That has to stop. That's too much. Would never have the guts to walk up to somebody though and say it to their face, but we'll say it right here. Typey tap tap tap. Say the most evil, just slanderous things right here. Okay, I got your son, Jennifer. I got your son. Pray for him tonight. Thank you, Cam. I'm on call tonight, Craig. Yeah. Oh, no problem, G. Johnson. Dazed and confused. Pray for your son. Pray for Jennifer Johnson's. Or Jennifer Robinson's. Oh, I knocked that back. Let me see if I can get a pen real quick out of the store. Oh, no. All right. Let's see here. Dazed and confused. Let's see here. Sarah Jones' son has COVID. Okay. I don't know the details of everybody's son, but I'm going to pray special prayer for them all. I don't know the details of the first two boys, but God knows them, and we'll pray that there's healing, regardless if it's for health or some other situation. God knows what it is. Let's see, Cam. Oh, thank you, Lori. Prayers for some. Hey, Terry. Haven't seen you in a while. Pray for my grandbabies. GSD1, I guess I will. Jamie, I didn't know if he had to get out of here. I went a little long-winded on this one, but buddy, I appreciate you. Thank you for your support last night on your live. No, it's all good. White crime. She came and she asked, and I answered. She did it respectfully. I went a little haywire on it because I've been asked it so many times, and people just are usually really hateful with it. So I'm sorry about that. Anna Cole needs prayer. Okay, I'm trying to find everybody's. What's up, okay? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that a lot, man. Who was that name? Anna Cole? Okay. Oh, is that Tracy? Is that who? Yeah, I didn't notice that was you. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to say this prayer and we're going to get out of here. Hey, Queen Bee. Yo! I have to put this up here. People won't know what I'm talking about when I say it. It's where it should be. Hey, Miss Matt Murphy. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I think that's all the prayer requests. I'm just making sure I got them all. Bonnie Lambert. Yeah, that's very true. I'm trying to get everybody, though, because I want to do my due diligence for people that ask. Niece, I'll pray for you. I just caught you right there. I'll pray for my wife's mom, mother-in-law, my family, my kids, for protection from COVID. Let's see here. Bonnie, what did they say? All right, guys, I think that's all. Please pray for... Yeah, I will. Keep it in our prayers because it was hit with tornadoes really bad. Yeah, kicking cans, I will. I'm going to try to do this on... do this in a good general prayer that takes care of everybody. Samantha Moore, I didn't. Can you tell me again and I'll get it. Thank you, Chastity. And that's what I tried to explain to Alli because she got really hurt over it, the things that were said, and she's like, "What have we ever done to anybody?" I said, "Nothing." I said, "That's the point." I said, "So don't let it get you down." I said, "There's a lot of people that we have affected positively." And I said, just people haven't chose to open up and even look and see who we really are. And that's okay. That's right. Let me make sure I've got everybody here. I don't want to miss the one person that asked if I had theirs. Thanks for guys doing this. Thank you guys. We appreciate you each and every one of you guys. Even if I haven't said your name on here and told you that I appreciate you, I know that I do. We pay attention. We see who the people are that are solid and aren't we. We watch other people's chats. People watch and tell us people that are talking out both sides of their mouth, and I pay attention. But there's a lot of you guys over here that are solid, and you are. That's what I was saying. Your character is strong because you are the same person all the time, and that's one thing I will always teach my children is to be. Character is when you do the right thing, even when nobody is around and when nobody's looking. Because even when you feel like nobody's looking, God is. What is AK's comment? Did I miss it? Pray for all those who will need help in 2021 or 2022. Boy, I got tongue tied on that one. Keep all grifters and bad actors out of their business. Absolutely. Okay, I don't want to miss anybody's. I know I probably did. I'm going to start this because I got to get off here. Been on here way too long. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Let's pray. There was one person I was waiting on, and I don't want to pray without them. Okay, Angie Carr. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for everybody for being here, and let's pray, and we'll get out of here, and we'll close it down for the night. I'm praying. I already got them written down. I put mother-in-law.
And sister-in-law.
Okay, I'm going to do it this way. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for all the people that have supported this channel, Lord, and we ask that you heal those people's hearts that have so much hate. Lord, we ask that you just stop the deception in the true crime genre, Lord. We ask that people just do as they say and say as they do, Lord. We ask that we all can do the right thing in times of need and be an uplifting voice for people that might be going through some of the worst days that they've ever went through, Lord. Just a kind word to somebody can change the whole outcome of their life, or that, even on that day, they might be planning to do something terrible, and it could change their plans for that day, just to tell somebody that, Jesus loves them, or just be somebody encouraging for them that day. Lord, let us try to do something good every day and change the course of how this earth is going. Lord, it says in the end times, bad will be called good, and good will be called bad. Lord, we ask, or we see it. We know that that's coming true, Lord. And we ask that you just protect the people that reach out to you every day. We won't falter. When people tell us that we shouldn't talk about you, we're going to talk louder about you, Heavenly Father. We're going to always bring things to you in times of need, and even just to celebrate the things you do, God. Let us focus on what you're doing all the time instead of what the enemy's trying to do. Let us celebrate what you do and not what the enemy is trying to do. God, you're amazing. You're working all the time. You're working as much today as you were back in Bible times. You're working even stronger in people's lives, even if it's just the minor things, Lord, that we don't even know that you protect us from. You save our lives from something that we turn our head and miss and didn't even see it coming. God, we lift up all these prayer requests right now. Lord, we ask for Ava Cole, prayers for her. You know what's going on in their life, Lord. We ask for all these mothers with sons that are having issues, Lord. You know how to heal them in their very special way. You know the situations that are happening in their homes and in their lives, Lord. We ask that you bless them, and that you fit that need right where it needs fixed the most, Lord. We ask for healing against people that are battling COVID right now. My family, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my children, Lord. We ask that you just protect them from this sickness, and my wife and me, Lord. We ask that this sickness be rebuked from our home and from anybody's home that is dealing with it right now, Lord. It's time for this to be over. It's time for it to be stopped. It's time for people to stop dying. And Lord, we just ask that you can do these things, Lord, and we know you can, because you're the main physician. You're the one who says what happens and says what does not. God, we also want to lift up Ange Carter. Ange Carter, her brother is diagnosed with cancer, Lord. Please, Lord, we ask for healing. Make his body better than it was before, Lord. Take that cancer and bind it in hell where it belongs, Lord. We ask for niece. Lord, we ask for prayers in her life right now. We ask for healing in her life right now. Lord, we ask for the people that might not be able to afford things for Christmas. Lord, let there be an angel that can help those children to have a great Christmas, Lord. Lord, thank you for the blessings that we were able to pour out this year. And if we can do it again, Lord, allow us to be able to do that. Lord, and I just, again, you know each and every one of these prayer requests better than I do, better than the people that are even praying for them. You are right there already there before they even knew to ask for prayer, God. Just let us turn to you and have faith in you again, knowing that you can do all things. Lord, no, and let us know that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, Lord. That is what you preached, and that let us grab on to what you tell us and really hold strong to it, Lord. We can continue and do better and bigger things than we could ever imagine as long as we look to you and put you first. God, thank you for all the blessings you put in our life once again. And Lord, again, we rebuke the hate and ask for just love and for people's hearts to change. Lord, let's start 2022 with a different attitude. Lord, let there be more life and more. We rebuke this evil over the world of people hurting children. We ask that you bring them home, bring the missing home, Lord. Bring answers home to these family members that are crying out, Lord. Let people that are incarcerated that are innocent, Lord, let the evidence come forward that would release them and let justice be served on the right people, Lord. We ask that whoever is responsible for Summer's disappearance, whoever it may be, they be brought to justice, Lord, and the answers will be brought forward. Lord, we ask that you just protect Summer, put a hedge of protection around her, put a hedge of protection around Michael Vaughn, all these missing children. There was new Amber Alerts even today. God, and Lord, you know where these children are. Lord, please, we ask in your mighty name to let these things come to pass. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Sorry, guys, I tried to remember everything, and I think I got everybody on here. I tried to do a general son's prayer and just to be able to hit everybody one time. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all are amazing. Oh, thank you, AK. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for real. And dude, there's some awesome people over here on this channel. I'll tell you that. Some good people, good supporters here. Yeah, guys, thanks for being so respectful tonight in the comments. There was just a few. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for all the work that y'all put in. You guys are above and beyond. Y'all do a great job, and you've been with us for a long time. Thank you for the new mods that have joined on and have been doing awesome. Thank you, Tracy, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody. Lord, guys, keep about start praying again. What was I going to say? Just keep Kandi Greene Gonzalez in your prayers. Pray that answers will come for her child and answers for her family. The case we covered tonight. Let me see. Is that everything? There was something else. Oh, guys, I want to tell you this before I get off here. Watch the movie on Netflix, The Shack.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's the most humbling movie I've ever seen.
Well, we were actually we had some subscribers recommend it to us and
months ago.
Yeah, well, it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
We finally were able to watch it because they put it on Netflix the other night, and we bawled our eyes out for the whole.
We really did.
It's so good.
If you haven't seen it, it has a lot to do with what we're covering on here. It's about a father whose 5-year-old gets taken on a camping trip, and it's about God and everything. It's an awesome movie. Please go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's on Netflix now, but it was very humbling. It really made me even change my outlook on a lot of things. But guys, I think that's everything. I wanted to bring that up. I'm trying to make sure I covered everything that I wanted to hit tonight. Thank you, Ange Carter. I appreciate that. All right, I guess that's it. Remember, at the end of the day, everybody wants justice.
But justice doesn't have to be carried out with hate.
We will catch y'all on the next one, guys. We love you. And if you don't care, if you like us, hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time.